We are back on Access Carolina. February 22nd is the day each year that we honor the margarita, the most ordered cocktail nationwide, is what's believed to be on many accounts. Joining us now, celebrating with us, wine and spirits educator Alex Lopez. That's the case, isn't it? Welcome.
Yes. So the margarita is currently the most ordered cocktail in the United States, and our little tequila just surpassed vodka as the most purchased spirit category in the United States last year.
And you said this keeps growing and growing. It's because of our love for tequila. What's happening in this industry?
It's because of our love for tequila. It's because there's so much that you can do with tequila. You can have oak-aged tequila. You can have Blanco tequilas. There is just so much in this category to love and enjoy, and it is fantastic to get into.
Well, and I know you've got a passion for it. You get to teach the stuff. You're teaching us today how to make one of your favorites. This is the Milagro freshest margarita. But first, how does somebody at home, if they're deciding what tequila to start with in general, how do they pick?
Yeah, so the reason that I went with the tequilas that I'm going with today is because I'm using 100% agave tequilas. So agave, the blue Weber agave, is the only type of agave that can be used in tequila production. If it says 100% agave, that means that it has 100% agave in it. If it just says tequila on the label, it could be 51% agave, and then the rest can be like sugar syrup or molasses.
Okay.
All sorts of things going else into there.
And I know you like to avoid all the unnatural sugars and things like that.
Oh yeah, I'm all about natural sugars. This is an additive-free tequila.
Additive-free. The Milagro tequila made with the blue agave grown in Jalisco highlands, and you said your freshest margarita represents that. Tell us how it comes together.
So when we are talking about the highlands, we are talking about a place that is an average altitude of 6,000 feet above sea level. So with Highlands tequila, you're getting a lot more freshness, a lot more fruit flavors, floral aromatics. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a pint of our tequila. We're going to put it in. So I'm just doing a batch cocktail, because if you have a mixing cup, not everybody has like a shaker in their house.
Okay.
So just make it for big batches.
And for all the National Tequila Day gatherings that must be happening, then you'll have a big batch ready for your friends.
Absolutely. Then we take 3/4 of a cup of lime juice. I squeezed all my limes yesterday.
Excellent.
And then we do a 1/2 cup of our syrup. So we're using agave syrup. And then what I do, because I do like that little bit of orangey flavor, I use Reagan's Bitters, which is an orange flavor bitters. Put a couple dashes in there. And then you just start mixing it up. And in the meantime, while I'm mixing, we do have some Añejo tequila that is sitting in front of us in these glasses. So Añejo tequila sees oak aging. So if you like bourbons, that kind of stuff, this sees a year in American oak barrels. So a little bit of that vanilla notes, some nutmeg, all those like really nice oaky aromas that you have going on.
One of your favorites.
Yep.
And you could make, well, you can make tequila, you could make a margarita a million ways.
Oh, yeah.
And highly recommend it. But now you're about to pour in, and this goes to say too that a lot of people want to avoid the sweet and sour and stuff with skinny and make a skinny margarita. That's what you've done here.
So this has very low sugar content. The only sugars that we are using are natural agave sugars. Okay. And we're not adding in extra liqueurs. So something like triple sec can have about 98 grams per liter of residual sugar because it's a liqueur. This does not have any liqueurs in there.
And we pour to good health. And as you pour, it's also worth noting, you like to pair things. Oh, yeah. So I kind of like your pairing for today, because there's nothing simpler than putting out chips and salsa along with your margarita, right?
Absolutely.
All right,
And
cheers to that. I should taste before I say anything else. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Any parting words of wisdom to the people who want to create their own margarita today, who want to get kind of creative?
Yeah, so if you want to go in, you can use this same recipe. It's just 1 part tequila, or 2 parts tequila, 1 part lime juice, and 3/4 of a part of agave syrup. You can toss in any fruits that you want. So like if you want to get some mangoes, get some fresh mango, mince it up, toss it in. Just make it however you want. And this is just that base, and then everything can build up on top of it. So you've got the foundation right here.
And as a spirits educator, people can find you at Bucharan's. Talk to us a little bit about what you do and how you like to work with people.
Absolutely. So I always want to provide education whenever I have a conversation about selling something. Whether it be wine, spirits, anything that you're kind of engaged with, I want to help you learn about what you're drinking so that you can go forward and like have a party and be able to be like, all right, so this is why I chose this tequila. It's not just, I brought this over because this is my favorite tequila. It's like, this is coming from a specific site. It's really cool, and that's what I love talking about.
Excellent. It's much more fun than just pulling something off the shelf. You want to learn about what you're drinking, be able to appreciate with your friends. So cheers. Happy National Tequila Day to
Happy
all.
National Margarita Day.
National Margarita Day, which, you know, is a spin-off. Anyway, we've got your information on screen so people can find you. Keep up with Alex. Drinks with Alex Lopez on Instagram, or anybody can find you at Buharan's Fine Wine and Spirits, the location at 301 Fall Street. And, you know, you've created the perfect beverage, maybe for the perfect day, right?
Yeah.
Catherine?
This is mine, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
It seems correct. Gosh,
What
yeah.
was- I don't know. Where's my cup?
That's a standard way to drink a margarita on this holiday.